Hey, it's Coach Jamila, and I am a transformation life coach. I serve highly successful, overachieving professional women who struggle in two areas. They've been through an unwanted divorce, or they are dealing with feelings of unworthiness, not feeling good enough, despite, all their success and the things that they've achieved. And 9 times out of 10, these areas overlap. But these are the women that I serve because they're go-getters, they're determined, and they take that energy and momentum that they put into their careers, into their businesses, and turn it inward and really do the work and get results. And that is so incredibly rewarding for me as a life coach to work with women who are incredibly invested in their own happiness. All right? So today we are talking about relationship fears and insecurities. And here's the thing. When you have a relationship fear and insecurity, it's coming from the inside out. So if you have the attitude that I just need to find the right man, or I just need to get the right guy, or whatever, you're going to struggle because you're continuing to look outside of yourself and making your happiness contingent upon another person. And the problem with that is it's a fallacy. There is no other person who can create true happiness for you on the outside. You can have a happy occasion or happy event, or someone can make you laugh. But the happiness I'm talking about is how you feel about you, your life, and what you feel when you sit in your house alone at night, or when you look in the mirror, when you're laying in bed about to fall asleep. That kind of happiness that does not come from another person. It comes from the inside out. And any happiness you get from another person is short-lived, because when they disappoint you, and they will, because human beings are all imperfect, you take it especially hard because you were relying on them to give you something that you should have been cultivating and developing within yourself. So a relationship fear and insecurity is rooted in feelings of unworthiness, feelings of unlovableness, like I'm not lovable, I'm not attractive, and all of those negative feelings and beliefs originated in childhood. It could be that you were a victim of abuse. It could be that you had an absentee father. It could be that you were subjected to bullying. Whatever the case, these are messages and beliefs that you developed as a child and you have continued to carry forward. Now, here's the key, the thing that I need you to understand about when you feel unworthy. If you don't heal that wound, it will haunt every choice and decision you make in every relationship you have in your life. You cannot outrun yourself. Let me say that for the folks in the back of the room in case they didn't hear me. You cannot outrun yourself. So stop. Do the work, heal, and move forward. See, you have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired and say, this is enough. I'm ready to change. You can't be full of excuses. You can't be blaming others for why you're upset or why you feel bad about yourself. No, you feel bad about you because of beliefs and programs and stories you started telling yourself when you were a very small child, and you just keep bringing it forward. You keep bringing it forward into every relationship, into every scenario, into every argument, into everything. You bring it forward, and you make other people pay for the sins of whomever caused that original trauma and damage. And now that you're an adult, you're responsible for healing that. You weren't responsible as a child for what happened to you. And for that, I am truly sorry, because we have all been victimized in some way. But now you're an adult. And here's the good news. You absolutely have the power to give yourself everything that you did not get at that critical moment when you were a child, so that you can heal and move forward whole and happy and healthy. And so when it comes to relationship fears and insecurities, I have great news for you if you are in Las Vegas. I am doing my first live workshop. It's going to be on Wednesday, October 23rd, 2019 from 5:30 to 7. And we're going to be talking about getting over your ex and dealing with all of those feelings of anger and bitterness, getting over that so you don't bring it forward into a new relationship, or so that you don't develop a negative man-hating attitude that's not going to get you what you want. If you want to be in a happy, healthy relationship with a good man, you can't have all that stank attitude towards all men when it was only one that did the damage to you. And really, he was one in a maybe a list of men who fit a pattern of men that if we go all the way back, we can find that original man that was just like that set the precedent for you in your life. Sometimes it's your father or your mother's husband, whatever the case is. It started there and it came forward. And guess what? We're going to talk about that too at the workshop. We're going to identify your relationship attraction pattern and help you get to the bottom of it so you can see it and recognize it. Because here's the thing. Once you shine a light in a dark place, you're no longer unaware. See, right now, if you decide to go out and get into a relationship, you're going to end up with the same type of dude. You may, by some fluke, find someone different, but it will feel so foreign and so uncomfortable that you'll end up ruining, sabotaging, or ending the relationship. Okay, so we're going to get into that too. And then finally, we're going to talk about clarity, because fear is typically of the unknown. Well, I don't know. Well, what if? Well, when you are absolutely clear on what you want, then when it doesn't show up, you know that ain't it. And you ain't got no problem saying deuces. Okay, that's not it. But then when it does show up, you're like, yes. That's him right there. And you will be ready for him. Because here's the thing, right now, right this second, in your state, if you're struggling with relationship fears and insecurities, if a great guy showed up, you wouldn't know what to do with him anyway, like I just said. So that's not what this is about. You have to heal yourself first, but then you got to be clear on what you want. And listen, what you want is not what's familiar. So you're going to have to do some things that are unfamiliar, that are not for you, don't resonate with you. Good. If it doesn't resonate with you, if it's the opposite of how you think and feel, good, you're on the right track. Because what you think and feel has been getting you into the situations and scenarios that you've been in. And if you want something different, you got to do something different. Okay? So anyway, we're going to cover all that to the extent that we can within 90 minutes. But I'm also going to, of course, provide follow-up resources, etc., etc. But it's just going to be an awesome experience and just a phenomenal time together as women coming together. Again, no children. This is an adult conversation of women expressing their feelings and emotions. This is a judgment-free zone. So if you're not serious and mature and ready to really get real and heal, which is my whole theme, don't bother. And make sure you buy your ticket. Secure your position, because I'm not looking to let people in at the door. I'm already going to have things set up for the number of ladies who have purchased tickets, and I've kept the number very small on purpose. So you really don't want to delay if anything I'm saying to you resonates with you. So I want to thank you for watching, and I'll say this for you as well. If you're not in Las Vegas and you're like, well, thanks, Jamila, but I want to know. I have an online program. It's Get Real and Heal, Dating After Divorce. No, the workshop and the program are different because I don't want things to be the same. Do you understand what I'm saying? But they do build upon one another. They cover the same principles. So if what I've said in this video appeals to you, yes, you can get the same healing and process and tools, slightly different exercises, but same result, same tools that are going to help you move forward in my online program, Get Real and Heal, Dating After Divorce. And it serves the exact same type of woman that I've been speaking to in this video, okay? And I'll put the links for both in the description box below this video. I want to thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you at the event or on the inside of my online course. All right, take care.